What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? Welcome to the Introvert Rockstars podcast. I'm not giving advice on life. I'm trying to figure this stuff out too.
I can feel it in the air. I can hear it in your voice. I can see it in your eyes. You've got to break away. Let ourselves go.
What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin', man? Hey, hopefully y'all been doing good. Hopefully y'all life been going right. Hey, hopefully you still working. Hopefully you still growing. You know, and since I've been going off social media, really, I like to see people that's like still watching my old videos and it helped them. So that's why I really kept them up because I know it would help. Especially a lot of young dudes, a lot of younger guys who like need answers on why this is happening, why this is that. So for my guys right now that's going to work, my guys that's leaving work, you going to the warehouse, you driving Uber, you doing DoorDash. Hey, do it with a smile. Do it with a smile. Don't just be out there going through the motions because you gotta see that vision for your life. When you see that vision for your life, you gonna be thankful that you doing this right now. You got a bigger vision, you know. But your boy is in Chicago right now, man, and I'm not gonna cap, bro. I always love Chicago, and I'm just a winter baby, bro. Like the winter time, that's my season, bro. That's when I dress the best. That's when I don't know, it's just something about the snow. It's just something about the winter, bro. I wish wintertime could last 12 months out of the year. That's how much I love it, bro. Because you gotta think about it, especially for my people who are artists, like whatever you do. That's where you get your most ideas from. And shout out to the women from the north, man. I love my women from the south. I'm used to them. I grew up around them. But I'm not gonna lie. It's something about the women from the north, man. The way they talk, the way they just straightforward. Like chicks from Baltimore, New York, Chicago, like they just straightforward. They gonna tell you what's on their mind. Like they gonna tell you what they want. I love that. Like I love that. You don't have to do the most. You don't have to fake it. You don't have to fake it. You know. But man, I want to talk to y'all about something, bro. A lot of these things I wrote down over the months that I took off from YouTube. So this one is called 7 Cheat Codes to Life for Men. And I say cheat codes, man, because I remember my little brother, he used to be heavy into Xbox. And this was the days when cheat codes was in style. This dude used to sit in a chair. He had all the cheat codes. Bro, he had all the cheat codes on the sheet right next to him, bro. Like the dude was a beast with it. He perfected it so good that he didn't have to look at the sheet. Like he just knew what to do. He knew how to get 10 cops. He had 5 stars. He had the helicopter. He knew how to get them off of him. I'm like, bro. And that's what I'm talking about, bro. Cheat codes to life. And I think you learn these things as you get older because you go through more things. You have more life experiences. So my first one, bro, my first cheat code for men is to become aware. Become aware. You don't have to make that same mistake this man made. Watch his life. You got an uncle that's a woman ruined his life. Watch his life. Listen to the way he talk. Listen when he talk. Become aware. When women talk, listen. They go talk. Listen, you don't have to talk. In this life, I learned you don't have to do a lot of talking. Most times, the people that do a lot of talking is capping, or they trying to hide something, or they trying to manipulate you. That's it. You don't have to do a lot of talking in this world. Matter of fact, the more you listen, the more you get. Remember that. The more you listen, the more you're going to get. You don't have to talk. So in this life, become aware. Watch. Watch the way people do things. Watch the way the world is turning. And it's going to be times in your life when you're going to see the world is changing. And you have to learn to adjust, because if you stay stuck in the past, you're going to be stuck. So you have to keep adjusting in this life. And when I say become aware, that's even from your own mistakes. Sometimes you got to take a step back and look at all the stuff you did. Don't blame everybody else. Start looking at what you did, what you could have done differently to change the situation. That's what I mean by becoming aware. And a lot of dudes don't learn that when they're young, So that's why I'm trying to tell you. Like I'm saying, this is not no advice. This is stuff that I've been through because I'm still learning life. Number 2, keep learning, bro. Keep learning. Don't think you know everything. Don't think because you went to college that you know everything. Bro, real university, real school, real college is life. That's your biggest test. Life is your biggest lesson. That's your biggest course. So don't walk around here thinking you know everything. Keep learning. Be willing to learn. Don't get stuck in your ways, bro. I see, especially these days, like everybody's stuck in their ways. Like everybody listening to respond. Nobody just listens anymore. So keep learning. Keep finding new books. Keep going new places. Find that state, that city, that country. Find that place that's for you. Don't listen to other people. Find that place that's for you, that fits you. Or it costs too much money to live there. Or it's too much crime. Or it's this. Bro, I've been all over this country. There's no perfect state. There's no perfect city. I don't care how small it is, how religious it is. Matter of fact, the more religious it is, the more evil it is. So it's no perfect place. When you move to a new city, when you move to a new country, when you move to a new state, that place is going to give to you what you give to it. So if you're going around helping people, helping the community, stuff like that, that place is going to give you back what you give it. Always remember that. The city is going to give back to you what you give to it. Always remember that. So always keep learning, bro. Always keep learning. Number 3, don't chase women, attract them. Now, when I say chase, I know when you're young, it's, you go do what you do, because I did what I did. So I can't tell you, oh, don't be out here chasing women. I can't tell you that. But what I'm going to tell you is when you get out of that phase, then you go see it. Then you go see, oh, it's easier to attract them. It's easier to attract a woman than chase her. You gonna learn that as you begin to get older. But I want to tell y'all now, while you still young, because you don't hear this when we young. Your uncle telling you what to go tell this girl. Nah, you don't hear that when we was young. But this is what I've learned, observed. It's way easier and way better to attract them. Create a life where they have no other choice but to come to you. They have no other choice but to say, dang, his life is fun, because you really doing what you want to do. Trust me, when women see you having fun, enjoying your life, they gonna want to be a part of that fun. And now the ball is in your court. The ball is in your hand. Always remember that. Attract them is way better. You know, number 4, do right by people. As, when we young, we young, we don't care. We reckless, bruh. We reckless. But as you get older, that that trait can end up following you in your 30s. So you falling out with all these people that you cared about. Because you still had that I don't give a fuck attitude when you was young. Why you young right now? Still do right by people. Even when you in a position where you can mess over somebody or you can take advantage of them, don't even do it. Don't do it. Because you don't know what kind of effects they're gonna have on that person's life. You always want to be the one that's doing the opposite of what everybody else is doing. Everybody else being an asshole, you be the kind one. You be the nice one. That's very important, man. Do right by people, because I'm telling you, it comes back to you. You got bad karma and you got good karma. Good karma comes back to you, bro. Trust me. Number 5, fall in love with your job. Now, this might be a job that you hate. You might be in a warehouse. You might be a truck driver. You might be doing Uber and Lyft. You might be a waiter. You might be a trash man. You might be cutting yards. What else? You might be doing construction. You might be an engineer. You might went to college and now you hate your job. Man, look, fall in love with that job. Because once you fall in love with that job, it's no longer eating away at you. Because I'm telling you, it's hard. In this life, it's hard to be happy. You can get everything you want and you're still not happy because something in your childhood happened. So fall in love with the hardest things in your life. Pause. Fall in love with the job that you hate. Fall in love with it. Because when you fall in love with that, so many other doors go open up for you. You go see a different side. Because you can get everything you want at the wrong time and still be unhappy. Life be like that. But when you fall in love with that hard ass job, with that job that you hate, you start to learn more about yourself. You start to say, dang, if I can do this, I can do anything. I can get past anything. So that's very important, man, because, and this how you fall in love with where you at right now. You got to have a vision that's 10 years from now, that's 5 years from now, that you can see. Because when you in that warehouse, but in 6-7 more years that you will be living the life that you want to live, that warehouse is no longer a warehouse. You don't see the stresses of, you don't see the hardship that everybody else going through, because you got a bigger vision that's way bigger than that. That's very important to have that vision for your life, man. Number 6, stop thinking so much. Stop pondering. Stop being indecisive. If you make the wrong choice about making a decision, whether you want to move out your parents' house, whether you want to go to college, whether you want to move to a different state, if you mess up, you mess up. That's a part of being a man, because guess what? When you mess up, a lot of times that's when you learn. That's when you figure out who you are when you mess up. If you just go through life making all the right choices, bro, how you think life gonna feel? That's gonna be pretty boring, bro. You learn most of your lessons when you messing up. And I ain't say go through life messing up, but I'm telling you, that's when you learn. That's when you can come back and do it differently and do it the right way and do it better. So stop thinking so long. Thinking 3 months, should I do this? You asking everybody, Should I move out? Should I move to this state? Nah, just do it. If it's the wrong decision, cool. You learned a lot from it. And sometimes the wrong decision helps you get to the right decision. Life just crazy like that. Number 7. And this one here's a tricky one too, but I'm gonna explain it. Live below your means. And it's very important, man, because when we young, we see the penthouse, we see the mansions. You probably on Zillow. I know that feeling you get when you on Zillow. And you like, man, I just want that house. I know it costs. I know it's $14,000 a month, but I just want it. Look, bro, I'm gonna tell you this. Life will feel better when your bills are low. Now, if you want to live that life, because that's your kind of lifestyle, hey, do it. But just be ready to work hard to maintain it. Work hard to keep it. Don't ever kick your feet up and say, I made it, because you haven't. Because one thing can happen and now you can't pay the rent. Now you can't pay your bills. Always remember that, bro. So yeah, you can live below your means. That's smart too. But also you can live that high life. But just be ready to keep working. You gotta find joy in the working part. That shit is very important, bro. Now this one is very important. Number 8. To me, this is probably the most important one. As a man, bro, find the things that you love. Not that women love, not that your mama love, not your family love. Not that your subscribers love or your followers on TikTok love. Find the things that you love. Because there's people on YouTube now making content that they really don't want to keep making. They really don't want to keep making that kind of content. But it gives them the views. So they gotta be a slave to that content. They have to keep talking about it. You don't want to live life like that. Find the things that you love to do, bro. I'm telling you, that way there alone, man, it's really gonna put you on a whole different level in life. Even towards those who doctors, lawyers. Once you find what you love, bro, you different. You different. You can lose everything, but you got something that you truly, bro. A lot of these people don't even know themselves. A lot of people walk around with careers and this and that. They don't know themselves. If they lose that career, they don't know what they're. Bro, a lot of people will unalive themselves if they lost their career. They will go into a deep depression because that career is them. That label is them. Don't become that. Find things in your life that you love. It's very important because that's gonna unlock a different version of you once you find that. It's gonna unlock a whole different version of you once you find those things. It might be one thing, it might be more. Number 9, build for the future. And this one's important too because this one way here go teach you patience. See, you think once you turn 30, you 25. You think once you turn 30, you old. Boy. Bro, once you turn 30, your life is just starting, dog. I'm 33 and I'm still learning about life. I'm still in shock, like, dang. Every time I learn something, like every time I have an epiphany, I'm like, oh, so the reason I did that because this happened. And bruh, it's almost every week is something new that I learn. Something new that I overcome. So build for your future, bruh. That's gonna teach you some patience. That's gonna teach you patience, bro. When you build for your future, you're not in a rush like everybody else. You're not trying to get something next month. You're not trying to get that apartment in 3 months. Nah, you want that. You want that penthouse. So you go wait 11 more months. You go wait, and while you waiting, every day you looking at it. Every day you trying to figure out how you go design it, and you gonna look up. Dang, them 11 months passed. New Year gonna happen every year. New Year gonna happen every year. How you want your life to be? So take your time. Build for the future. Don't build for now. Build for your future, because it's gonna keep coming back and back. The last one. This one, I say the best for last. Don't rush to have a wife and kids. I gotta say that one again. Do not rush to have a wife and kids. I almost went that route, bro. Well, I do have a daughter, but I almost went that route with getting married and stuff like that. Man, don't make the mistake early in your life. You want to go through life. You want to go through the ups and downs of life, because that's going to build your confidence. That's when you do get with a woman, you going to be able to deal with her moods. You going to be able to really take care of a family without crashing out, without unaliving the whole family. And I'm not going to lie. I'm going to say around 37 through, 45. That's when you should be like, I'm going to say 37. That's when if you're that kind of guy, you're the kind of dude, because that's when you going to be fully like aware. You're going to be aware of everything in your life. Don't be in a rush, man, because believe it or not, bro, a lot of people don't last. A lot of marriages don't last. A lot of families don't last, and they fall apart, they break apart, and y'all turn into the ops. You become ops of each other, bro. So you don't even want to put yourself through that. You don't want to put yourself through that lifestyle, bro, because it's not sweet. And I have to come on here and tell y'all that, because, if one person listen, hey, bro, that's cool. Trust me, your freedom is best. I got my freedom. I don't have a family. And I'm happy about that. I'm not even gonna cap. Because type of guy I am, I like to live here. I like to live there. It is what it is. But you don't want to go through the things that I've been through with not being around your daughter every day, having to talk to her a lot of times, but you're not with her. And when you are with her, you on a time limit. A few days you can see her. A few days you can spend time with her. Then she got to go back. You don't want to live life like that, bro. My life already in that area, it is where it is. I have accepted that. But I don't want y'all to go through that in this life. Especially when you're young, man. Enjoy your life, bro. Live different cities, bro. Enjoy this, bro. Enjoy. Don't let people put you in no box. Don't hold yourself back. Don't live life in fear. Don't live this life in fear, man. Be bold. Even when you're shaking, you're nervous, still do it. Still do it. Because when you do it, it's going to unlock a new version. It's going to unlock a new version of yourself. Every time you hear that voice in your head saying, man, what are you doing? You stupid. Everybody watching you. Say, man, look, fuck them people. As soon as you say that, you going to be chilled. And when life knock you down, bro, it's okay to be to spend a little time and you messed up. You like, dang man, I want to give up. Cool, but don't give up, bro. I'm telling you, because every time you get knocked down, you keep getting stronger. That's the thing about this life, you know. So as a man, don't crash out. Do not crash out. Don't go into depression. If you depressed right now, man, start at the basics. Go to work every day. Talk to yourself. Create that vision board. Right. Do the simple things. You have all the answers. I'm out.